Yes, I was reacting to this YouTuber named Lemmy. So we're on subscribe to his channel now. We're gonna be reacting to this video called Dandy World's Drama Got Worse.
So, the owners of Dandy's World just got exposed again. Basically, after it was discovered that Quell, who's the head of staff, covered up EDP allegations of another staff member named Rox, Quell's response to the situation only made people more angry. Since this whole situation is the reason Dandy's World completely died in popularity, Quell decided, you know what, let me not take accountability. Let's just make a new game. That'll make them forget about what happened. And that is genuinely so disgusting, guys. On top of that, they were recently seen playing Overwatch for hours instead of taking accountability or addressing the situation. So you see all of that and you can clearly understand that Quell does not care. They tolerated a grown man going after somebody who was really young, a grown man who made inappropriate art of
So a grown man.
young people, and a grown man who mistreated fellow staff members. On top of that, you guys, I have to call out the Dandy World community because after the Dandy World game died, they all migrated to a new game called Animal Hospital, where they have been straight up harassing and mistreating the staff members of that game, despite the fact that Animal Hospital staff actually care about their community and game more than Dandy World staff did. So obviously we have a lot to uncover in this video, guys. Real quickly, be sure to like, subscribe, sit back, and enjoy. So obviously this all starts with the co-owner of Dandy World, Rox. Back in 2024, he was called out for a couple of disgusting things. One of them being because he was a literal EDP, you know, he went after a young girl. Another reason was because he made inappropriate art of young girls, which he used to gratify himself in a weird way. When Quell found out about everything, instead of taking proper action, she told a fellow staff member or associate that we don't respond to the situation. If it gets brought up, we're done. We endure and move on. That is absolutely disgusting, guys. And think about it. It's not like Rox got called out for something so small and innocent. Like, oh, Rox insulted somebody in Roblox, guys. Or Rox was caught stealing in real life. No, Rox was caught being an EDP. That is one of the worst things a human being can do to a young person. Using somebody so young, pure, and innocent to gratify yourself in the darkest, weirdest way. That's just creepy. What's even more shocking is that she knew about this stuff going on since 2021. So it's
Get this straight. What the?
It's been an entire 5 years of Quell just not caring, being friends with an EDP, defending an EDP, and giving them access to thousands of other younger people. Think about it, guys. The Dandy World community is full of a bunch of younger people. Those people should look up to the staff members as trusted adults, people who they could go to keep them safe in case they had to make like a report or something within the game. But no, one of those adults in that staff team wanted to use those younger people for weird reasons. What's even more disgusting is that Quell was actively trying to hide evidence, which now implicates her. She's seen saying, yeah, no, if they make a video, it's as simple as the proof in this video is fabricated. Screenshots are the weakest form of evidence due to how easily AI and editing programs can fabricate false narratives and how screenshots can also be removed from any further context. Now, yeah, there is some truth when she says that AI can easily make things happen, but then you realize she said this back in 2024 when AI wasn't even as advanced as it is today. Robots were genuinely stupid when it came to making images and videos, so that throws her argument out the window. Now fast forward to 2026 when this situation becomes as big as it is now and Quell literally gets cancelled, she still moves the exact same by not responding to anything, taking no accountability, and trying to move quote unquote smart. Is she really moving smart, guys? It just doesn't make sense. She's literally killing her development career. In a recent screenshot, she was seen playing Overwatch. This was during the peak of the whole situation when people were really calling her out. Forget working on a formal statement, forget clearing the air, forget apologizing, forget actually working with the community and YouTubers to call out somebody who was an EDP. No, let me cover his actions up and play some Overwatch. Even recently, she was seen in Roblox Studio. I checked Quell's account out of boredom and saw that she was in Roblox Studio. Is she working on the new update or did she get hacked? Okay, she didn't get hacked. That's a stretch. Probably somebody really young posted this. But let's say she's working on an update, okay? Bruh, your game is literally dying because of you. What is an update going to fix? It's not a situation where people dislike something in the game and you're there to fix it. No, you allowed somebody who was an EDP to be a staff member within your community. There's no coming back from that. I don't know what makes you think an update's going to fix that either. And then there was this post. So apparently Quell is working on a Circus Trio TOTW instead of addressing what's going on. Now, I have no clue what TOTW means, okay? That either means she's working on a brand new game entirely, or just another stupid update. Meaning, she's panicking and she's going to jump ship to another game. That's actually pathetic, guys. And that says a lot about Quell. Instead of facing her problems, she wants to run away from them, thinking that'll make them go away. In fact, the main person who brought this situation to light even called her out for this. In a document she posted exposing the entire Dandy World development team, there's a subsection where she stated, "As for Quelver, if you are reading this, which I doubt because you were notoriously always avoidant of reading just about anything negative to you, our cutoff isn't the cause of me speaking out about you. What you did was absolutely abhorrent, and if I am ever given permission to speak up about it, I will. But this is not the time nor place for me to speak of what happened between us. You know what you did was wrong. That's why you blocked everyone and ran away, cutting everyone off without a second notice. And since this is a recurring behavior of yours, I imagine you'll try to hide away until the drama dies down. I hope for the sake of everyone involved, including you, that you speak up and actually take genuine and honest accountability for once in your life instead of hiding behind a persona. Even though I will never forgive you personally, the closure will allow me to finally heal from this horrible grief you and Rox have put me through." Yeah, so you guys, I was literally right. It's a normal thing for Quell to just run away from her problems and then come back and be like, "Oh hey guys, nothing's wrong, right?" after everything dies down. And things like that absolutely ruin trust between staff and the community members. How can they trust someone like that? Now, this document also goes into a couple other things that Quell did, which shows that she may have possibly helped Rox do weird things to other younger people. The person who made this document says that when they originally met Quell, they got somewhat close, and Quell would literally tell that person's secrets to Rox, giving Rox more information about somebody he can potentially reel in and do sick things to. I also want to point out that the person who made this document literally had cancer, which honestly makes it worse in Quell and Rox's case, showing that they had no remorse for who was affected. Now, it's really good that the community is fighting back, and they're calling for everybody to talk about this. Don't support the game, don't support the developers, support those who were affected. That's a great thing, and I hope this doesn't just become another trend that dies down within a week, and all of a sudden Dandy's World is doing great again, because that's what Quell wants to happen, which is honestly really pathetic. Now, as I said in the intro, I just have to call out the Dandy World community as well, because yeah, they did some good things when it came to responding to what Quell and Rox did, but they also did really bad. So after Dandy's World lost its entire popularity because of the situation, the whole fandom moved to Animal Hospital, as I mentioned, and it probably took 1 or 2 days for a whole drama to start within that game. It got to the point where Animal Hospital had to lock their Discord down temporarily. So I'll get into some of the reasons why all of this was happening. It was reported by many people that the game had an issue with people shipping animals and younger people, which is obviously really weird. Why are you fantasizing about animals and young people? And look, that is a justified reason as to why people should complain, you know? If that's a problem, then Animal Hospital has to address it. But again, they can't control their fan base. If there's a small section of people that are into that stuff, then it's not their fault. Those people are just weirdos. It's like what I talked about in my most recent video where I went over the community of Animal Hospital, the really small community of people that are making weird, inappropriate videos of animals doing the nasty, quote unquote. It's unfortunate, but Animal Hospital staff can't control these people. They can do their best to moderate it, but that's it. There was also an issue where moderators within Animal Hospital were really young, not even adults. And people went full on ballistic about that. That's obviously not okay, right? When it comes to having a massive community like that, you can't just have people who aren't adults moderate that, because you need people who are 1, capable of handling the pressure of a bunch of people, 2, people who are capable of being exposed to some of the darkest, most disturbing things. And 3, a mature and professional staff team. Someone who can put jokes aside and actually help someone who's in need. You just won't have that if your staff team isn't full of adults. Now, I don't think people should have started riots and caused the server to lock it down because of this, cause think about it, Animal Hospital only recently blew up in popularity. Just a couple days ago, it was just another Roblox game, but then Dandy's World got cancelled, and that whole fandom moved over to Animal Hospital, which brought Animal Hospital to #1 on Roblox charts. That means hundreds of thousands of new people came to the community, so there was obviously a lot of things that the Animal Hospital staff had to acclimate to. Instead of thinking about the safety of 300 people, they had to think about the safety of like 500,000 people. So I think they should be given some slack when it comes to that. But I understand why the Dandy World community reacted the way they did. The real reason I want to call them out is for what they did next. This will make you really mad at the Dandy World community. Recently, the Animal Hospital Discord server had to lock down a second time, and the reason was even more absurd. It was because people started a whole riot within the server, and they were complaining about Animal Hospital using stickers within the game that were AI. I mean, it really wasn't even that serious, guys. The stickers within Animal Hospital, you barely see them. For the most part, when you're playing the game, you're focused on the animals that you have to treat and the scary things that come trying to eat the animals. You're not looking at a sticker and thinking, who made this? Was it a human or was it AI? The stickers are so irrelevant to the whole purpose of the game. You could have kindly went like, hey guys, me personally, I'm not a supporter of AI, so I think you guys should like have somebody else make the stickers. No, instead you want to start a whole riot in the Discord server. That's honestly really disgusting on the Dandy World community, and they really need to reflect on, man, why am I acting like this? We just had a serious situation and I'm bugging out because of stickers? It's honestly pathetic too, because if you look at the Animal Hospital Discord server, their staff members are always responding to tickets, making public statements, and showing that they genuinely care about the game and the community, something Quell would never do. So the Animal Hospital staff really don't deserve this hate. But anyways, you guys, that's all I have to cover for you today, and with all that being said, you guys, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.
Good.
Okay, so this guy named